So let's see. I think for the one, he's going to sell some goods. I think this is important for him. So again, he gets another silverling. Of course, he gets another worker because of his ability, and he gains 4 victory points. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, coming closer. Now he has 2 workers there. So I think he will spend both workers, 1, 2, to get, oops, maybe I show you that, make a 2 out of that one, spending that, and he gets his castle here. Might be important during a later phase. Additionally, he might still think of getting a black market tile, but to be honest, I'm not so sure. Yes, he will do that. So he will pay 2 and get this warehouse. What's that? Here. Might still come handy because he still has some resources there. And that's the end of his turn. Now let's head over to the red player. Okay, so he's spending 1 worker token to make this a 1. And with this 1, he's going to sell these goods here. So he's getting 1 silverling, and he's getting 4 victory points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This was relatively important, so the 1 is gone. Now he's still got his 3, and I think with his 3 he's going to place the church here. So with this church he can now take a gray, let me see, gray, yellow, knowledge or castle tile. So he, of course, he will go then for the knowledge tile here, because this gains him some victory points at the end. Yeah. And so this is more or less it. So he cannot buy anything because he does not have enough money. And now it's the next round, and the blue player starts off again. So let's roll some dice here. So that's a 6. So we place that here. Then this is the red. This is the blue. And let's see what blue can do. Oh, that sounds nice. See what blue can do. So for once he was going to spend 1 die because he needs workers. So because of his knowledge token, he's allowed to draw 4 worker tiles, place them here. Then I think he will spend his 2 tiles, 2 worker tiles, make a 4 out of that too. Then he would be allowed to place this castle. Yeah. I think this castle then is allowing him to do another action. So what this die is gone. Now he can do something really he wants to do. Let me check. I think he will go first. It's not so easy. He has 1 action. 1 action left. So first he has his free action. So he buys this tile here. No, this tile here, and places it here. I think this is okay. And now he's still got this free action from the extra action from the castle, and now he would be allowed to place that knowledge tile here. So this was now the castle action. This is actually good, so because he now finished this one, so he gets another 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then he concluded all the spaces, so all knowledge spaces are gone. So he's getting again a bonus tile, so this bonus plate here, which is really important. He's really doing good. And I think that's more or less it. I think that's not too bad for him right now. Maybe should have No, I think that's not too late. So he has no free action more anymore. And yeah, this was more or less his turn. And now it's again the red player. So this is now important. He definitely needs to finish this city here. So he's spending 1 worker token to make this a... Come on, where is it? What's here? A 6. So he's spending that 6 now to gain the bank. So puts that into his reserve here. And with his free action to increase the die, he can make a 2 out of that 3 to place the bank here. So this is actually very good. So now he gains 2 silver links. He finished the city here, so this gets him 6 victory points. So it's 79. Wow, really some tension here. I really like that. So this has been rolled already. And then he can still go for buying a black market tile, and he definitely will go for this tile here. This is very important for the red player because he has so many different kinds of animals in his estate. That's really important. So this was his turn, and now it's rolling time for the blue player. So let's do some rolling. That's a 2. Okay, so let's see. There's 2. Wow, this is a big pile. Not too bad. So this is the blue, these are the red dice, and see what the blue player has to offer here. Okay, this is pretty neat. Once he was placed this warehouse here. So this was the 3. And with warehouse he's allowed to sell a good. He will do that. So he will spend this one. This gets him 1 silverling, which is important. And this will as well give him a worker, of course. Must not forget that. And 2 victory points. So let's move him forward 2 spaces here. This was the first action, and with his second action he will more or less do the same. He will sell this pile here, gets another silverling, gets another worker, and now get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, really coming close again. And now he still might think of buying something from the black market, but it's not really interesting for the blue player here, so I think he then gives it further to the red player. So I think this is also pretty easy and simple. So he uses this one to place this tile here. Remember, he's allowed to do that because of his tile. So he gets some victory points by the end of the game. And for his 4 here, let's put that here, he's using this one and put the knowledge tile here. And yeah, this will also give him some victory points. So, but this is more or less it. He cannot afford anything else, so he's finished. And again, it's the blue player's turn. So, rolling thunder here. That's a 2, but it's really not that important anymore. Of course, the blue player, the red player could still think of buying that, but not so sure. Let's give the dice away and over to the blue player. So he's using the 4 to get the city hall here, put that in his reserve, and he's really being mean because he does not want the red player to complete his knowledge tiles over there, so he takes the 2 and gets this knowledge tile here away. Still he does not, or does he? No, he does not want to buy anything from the black market, so it's the red player again. Let's see, maybe we can do that also relatively quickly. So, definitely he's using this one to get some workers. He was really hoping for the last turn. And using this one here, it's also really important to sell this good here, so he gets another silverling and another 2 victory points. It's not that unimportant. With his 2 silverlings now, he goes for the knowledge tile here. Of course, he cannot play that right away, so really hopes for the last turn to happen. Really, the tension is growing, but this is more or less everything what the red player can do. And now it's the final round of Castles of Burgundy. Hope you stay tuned, and yeah, let's see what the blue player will roll here. So this is a 6. Place it here. It's 3s. This is the red dice. And off to the blue player. So first he uses the 3 here to get the sheep. That's good. Then he uses the worker to make a 4 from, to this 3, and he can place now the sheep here. And because of his special ability here, he gets instead of 3, 4 victory points. So wow, they're really even now. That's really cool. So this was his last action here. Unfortunately, there's nothing to buy from the black market here. So it's the last turn for the red player. So okay, let's see. I think, yeah, we have to spend this worker here to make this a 1. This is important. So now we can place the last tile here. Not really important for the game anymore, but of course he closed this one, so this is another 6 points. So this is 87 now. And then he takes the second bonus plate because the blue player has the first one, but still this is 2 additional victory points by the end of the game, which is relatively soon. And this was the first action, and this second action he's just taking over new workers, because they also do provide some victory points at the end of the game. And that's more or less it. So let's see to the final scoring. So it really looks nice. So the estates are pretty well equipped, as you can see. And I'm really curious who might have won this game. Talk to you in a second. Let's start here with the starting players. So we start with the easy one first. So for every silverling you get 1 additional victory point. So that's 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's easy. For each 2 worker tokens you get also 1. So here's 3, but this is only 1 victory point. So again 1. Then we go through the bonus plate. So this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is 5, and this is also 5, so have a 10. So this is now again 100. And wow, he can get the first 100 marker. Is that nice? So these bonus plates are also gone now. I think there is no victory card in place that says for the getting some. So now you would get also victory point for items that are not sold, but yeah, this is basically everything you have. These are not they don't count until the end or to the end. Now let's go off to the bonus plate. So we get here 4 points for every bank on the estate. So I only see 1 bank here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have this one. So I think I just put that away, that we know we have that. So this is not a victory point. We did already this victory point. And let's go for the easy one here. So this says 4 victory points for each market. So there's only 1 market on the field. So another 4 points. So this is 108. So this market is also gone. Now the next thing is a bit trickier. This is important for him. So this says 3 victory points for each kind of good you have sold, basically. So this is something we have to put over now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not too bad. Wow, that's really good actually. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kind of foods multiplied by 3. That's 15 additional points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 123. So this was this. And yeah, this was the last points for the blue player. So blue is now at 123, which is not too bad. Let's see what the red player can do against that one. Again, we will play it easy. So again, for each 2 you get 1 victory point. This is 3, so he only gets 1. Then he has these bonus plates. These are 7 points for the red player. Not so good, but also not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 95. Not so sure. But he has really some good bonus cards. So for once he gets 4 victory points for each kind of animal he has on his estate. So there's 1 animal kind, another one, so the pigs, the hens, and the sheep. So that's 3 multiplied by 4, so that's 12 points. Not too bad. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he also got over the 100. Not too bad. So let's get rid of that as well. Then let's see. Then you get 4 victory points for each carpentry on your estate. Only has 1 carpentry, so that's 4 victory points as well. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 111. Okay. It's doing good so far. Then this is also relatively good for him. So this says 4 victory points for each boarding house he has. And he has really a lot of them. 1, 2, 3 boarding house. That's another 12 points for the red player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. You must be kidding. So, but he still have one last thing, and this says 4 victory points for each warehouse. And here we have one warehouse. That's exactly 4 victory points, and you won't believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So actually, the red player won with 4 victory points. So this was really a close call. But yeah, I think especially the last phase was really interesting. I really enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that as well. So this concludes my playthrough of Castles of Burgundy. If you have questions or whatsoever, please let me know. I hope most of the rules have become clear. I hope, again, I did not make too many errors here. I also do apologize for some of my German-English translations here, or my pronunciation, whatever. And yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my next playthroughs. Right now I still don't know what I will do. I'm a bit of thinking of doing a Talisman 4th edition, or maybe something for Village. I'm not so sure. I'm always open for recommendations, so please let me know in my YouTube channel or wherever. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Bye bye.